Well, after 2+ years of being confined to shopping online, there are a lot of people who wanted to get out and face the crowds on Black Friday deals over the weekend. Online sales set a record with more than $9 billion spent. Cyber Monday, it's now underway, and Adobe Analytics predicts today we'll see as much as $11.5 billion spent online. So let's dive into this, get a little analysis and holiday shopping forecasting with Katherine Cullen. She is a Senior Director of Industry and Consumer Insights at the National Retail Federation. Great to see you this morning, Katherine. Happy holidays to you. So what's inflation doing, impacting consumers' shopping, their trends this year, their habits?
Great to chat with you as well. Well, as you noted, we are seeing almost a pre-pandemic return in terms of energy and excitement around the holiday season. It certainly is a kickoff that we haven't seen in the last couple of years, with COVID putting a lot of restrictions in place. We, of course, know that inflation and higher prices are certainly top of mind for consumers right now. But as a result, people are looking for a deal, they're looking for value, and that is certainly spurring some of the interest that we are seeing as people want to make the holidays feel special. They're getting together with family and friends, but they're also looking to make every dollar count.
So we heard that woman say she was going to spend about $1,000, save about $1,000. People will spend on average $832 this year on holiday shopping. How does that compare to other years?
It's very in line with what we've seen over the last 10 years. We know that people typically have a little bit of a budget in mind. They spend well over $830 on items like gifts and holiday decor. But of course, this weekend, people will probably be shopping for other items, maybe stocking up on winter clothing and apparel for themselves or their families, or buying a big ticket electronics item like a new TV or a computer. So there's lots of shopping that will happen even outside of gifts. Overall, NRF is predicting a healthy holiday shopping season. We are expecting retail sales will grow somewhere between 6 and 8% in November and December, on top of last year's already record numbers.
Well, I haven't started any shopping yet, but I know my email inbox is full of deals I can't miss. So I'm going to have to start going through one by one and seeing where I can save. But where are the best deals right now? In what sector can people find some chances to save?
Well, you are in the minority. Many people, 60% of people had already started shopping.
Oh boy. Is there anything left?
Yes, there is plenty left. We know from past seasons and past couple of years, people like to start early, but they also extend their shopping all the way up until the last days of the holiday season. This year, of course, or today, of course, we know that the focus is on those online sales. Of course, many have been already previewed. We know Black Friday has turned into both an online and an in-store shopping event, but consumers looking to score a great deal today, certainly look online. That's where the focus is. Check your mobile account, your mobile device, because there may be some channel-specific deals there as well. Top categories today, again, tend to be things like electronics. They tend to be heavily discounted. Those kitchen gadgets, for those few people out there who don't have an Instant Pot, you might be able to score a great deal on that, or an air fryer. But of course, we continue to see deals around toys as well as apparel.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.